I get up, I shower, I walk the dog, and then I make cakes, and before I know it, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like crazy. I'm busier now than I ever have been, I think. Or I'm as busy. Lexi, hi. Yeah, I have no problem being busy. I need some downtime, and I'm kind of looking forward to that when I go home for Christmas. All right, so I think there's enough of us on here now that I'm going to start decorating this a little bit. We'll see how it goes. So I'm a little bit freestyling this. Are you retired? Oh, just me and my little doggy. My husband's a story time. For those of you that haven't been on here, we'll do story time one day. So, put a little bit of this on. Let's see what happens. That's a pretty color. What do you think? Like the color? Just trying to see who I'm missing. I'm glad you're happy. I'm very happy. Oh, and I'm glad I'm an inspiration. Thank you. I have no idea where my husband is, my ex-husband. No idea. When he left, he really left. Nobody's seen him. He walked out the door and nobody's ever seen him again. That's part of the story time. Who's that? Thank you for the compliments. No, don't be sad. Don't be sorry. It's all good. All good. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for the way life took me to get here, right? I wouldn't know. Okay. Who's that? Oh. Put that there. Rose flower, rose flower. Sorry, sometimes I can't tell what your names are, or well, I know they're not your names as such. Ooh, this buttercream is beautiful. Beautiful buttercream. You know, I spend so much of my time in this position, the shoulder's starting to get wrecked. I'm lucky that my daughter in Toronto is a massage therapist, so she's going to get some work when I get home. She probably won't want it, but now I didn't put my phone on mute, on airplane mode, because I'm expecting a package, and so I couldn't do that. So don't be surprised if my phone rings, and although I have blocked the girl that keeps calling me and asking me for TikTok insurance money, whatever that is. So don't be surprised if she calls me from another number. First time she called, she wanted $10,000 TikTok insurance, and the second time she called, she wanted $25,000. Just some weirdo. I don't know what that was all about. Just takes one person to ruin it for everybody, eh? Massage therapy. Well, I'll tell you this much, what my daughter says. It's rewarding, but it's really hard work. Hi, Abby. I'm well. Angelica, is that right? Angelica? I'm very well, thank you. I was just saying, if you missed it, that I'm starting to get a little bit excited for Christmas and trying to decide, have I purchased everything that I need to purchase? I'm gonna go and get my suitcase out of the yes, I've got to get my suitcase out of the locker. Of course, the moment I bring the suitcase out, then Ruby goes into high gear. She sees that suitcase and she's well aware what's going to happen. How we doing here? Have I got the cake pretty much covered? Is it pretty much covered? Pretty much, I think. Yes, we're definitely going to need a second batch of buttercream on this. Okay. I have to be very careful with this. Be very careful. Ooh, you like it, do you? Did we talk about what this is? Some of you might know what I'm doing, because I think I spoke about it yesterday. Was it yesterday I was on? Or the day before yesterday? It's a baby reveal. And I can't tell you anything more because I don't know if family or friends are watching. So it's got to be a bit of both. We don't have to do the top because I'm going to decorate it with flowers. But I do have to get the sides perfect. What's that little bit of crumb in there? Get that crumb out. In case I miss it, every so often I want to thank you for following me, watching my lives, and sharing my videos or my posts. I always want to make sure you guys know how much I appreciate that. We're trying to work our way. I'm hoping to have 100,000 followers by Christmas, and then I want to do a big giveaway. Be nice if it doesn't happen for Christmas. Well, then it'll be a giveaway after Christmas. But be nice if we could do it for Christmas. Okay, so I'm going to have one more go around with a hot spatula. But do we think this is sort of equal blue and pink? Yeah, I think so. All right, I have to heat up the spatula. Hang on a second. Heat it up in the water. Who's that said hi? Oh, I missed who it was, but hi. I missed who said hi. Who said hi? Laurel, hi. Look at that, I got some stubborn little crumbs. Get that out of there. Crumbs in there. When I've got a plan for the top, they're still there. What's going on here? What's going on? My glasses on, I can't see what I'm doing. I don't know why. I've got crumbs here. Oh, you broke up with your boyfriend? Well, he probably didn't deserve you. It's hard to break up even if the guy's worthy of breaking up with. I get that. I'm having trouble. Having trouble. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good, don't you? No crumbs? What's that? That's cake showing through. We don't want that. We don't want cake showing through down there. Let's get rid of that. One more dip in the water here. Sarah. Good morning. So in case anybody didn't hear earlier, this is going to be a two-part live. So I'm going to do this for a little bit. Then I'm going to put it in the fridge. Actually, I'm just going to put it in the fridge now. I'm going to make some flowers. And then I'm going to come back on in a couple of hours. Let me just get a cloth to wipe that board. Clean that board. Clean this off. Who else is there? Is that Brenda? Okay. Pretty good. All right, this is going to go in the fridge, and we'll make a few flowers. I'll be back later. I got to get ready. Yeah, I'll be back later too. So we can all get together again later. Part 2 of this. That'll work. Now, I have to make a few little flowers with some of this buttercream. So I'm going to make a few little flowers. Here we are. Now, get the old glass out. This is the 104 tip. Put it in here. We're going to put this leftover icing in the bag. So there's that. Now I need this'll do. Look at that. I am the best. There's lots of really, really talented cake decorators on TikTok, but I do appreciate the love. So, twist it really tight so the pressure's on the bag. And then I've got some parchment paper squares that I just cut. Some of you have seen me do this before. Put a little knob of buttercream on there so it holds the parchment. And I'm going to do some little petaled flowers. And because this has got a little bit of two-tone buttercream from me scraping the cake, the flowers will be a little two-tone. You can make these as many petals as you want. Hi, Lexi. So I'm just going to take them off. I'm going to put them on the board, and then I'm going to freeze them while that cake. I'm doing a little gender reveal cake. It's in the fridge right now. We're letting it harden up, and I'm making some buttercream flowers in the meantime. These two-tone buttercream flowers. These will go on the cake later. So you can make them as big or as small as you want. You can make them as many petals as you want. I'll put little centers on it. Housewife hostess, hi. Thank you for joining. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for following me. Thanks for sharing. All of that good stuff. So it's a 104 tip. There we go. Oops. Now you always want your bag to be really under pressure. That way the bag does all the work for you. You just give it a little squeeze and it comes out and it'll turn. So once I get these on the cake, I'll put little centers on them and we'll put some leaves with them as well. Who else? Is that Kate or Kat? Who's that? This one I'm going to make a little bigger and flatter, just so they all look a little bit different. Okay then. Hi. We've had really low volume of people on my lives this week, and I don't know why that is. Maybe they're too busy with Christmas, schoolwork. But you guys are the most important, right? Because you're on here. Teeny swirl. Keeping going. Megan. Oh, I got that one upside down. I hate it when the paper's that way. It gets in the way of the flower sometimes. Flower's pretty, that one. I don't know why some of them work out better than others. Kind of like little apple blossoms or cherry blossoms, I think. Let's switch the color up. Hi, Nikki. I love it when you guys come back. The ones that I see more often. It's kind of nice. I feel, oops, kind of feel like I've made new friends. Except I don't know much about you or where you live. But that's okay. Who's that? Yasmin? Do some in this color. Hey, you live in Virginia. I guess that's still warm down there then, isn't it? I don't think I've ever been to Virginia. I've been to a bunch of the states down there, but I don't know. Don't think I've been to Virginia. I should go when we're allowed to come to the States. Or go anywhere. Okay, so these are going to be in that pretty little blue. Florida, although it's much warmer there. Yes, well, I've been to Florida lots of times, as you can imagine. But Virginia, I might have driven through Virginia, but I certainly didn't stay there. Pretty. Hi, Bailey. Selena. Hello, Selena. How are you? This is part one of my two-part live today. We've got cake in the fridge. I have to make some more buttercream in a minute. I've got to let the cake harden up, because I've got some plans for it. And I'm doing some buttercream flowers to go on top. I'm really well, thanks. Fortunately. This buttercream is such a good consistency today. It's got, the reason I say that is, I don't know if you can tell, but the edges are really smooth. They're not frayed. Sometimes they get frayed. But these are really smooth. I don't know why they do that, other than I know it's a temperature thing. I need more parchment. Just a minute. Did you drive down? Yes, we drove down and we were in Orlando. I've got some friends in Melbourne, I think it's called Melbourne, outside of Orlando. Hi again, how are you? Welcome back. How many years have you been baking for? About 8. Probably about 8 years. Racing, good. Hi, racing. What do you race? What do you race, or what do you like to race? Janina, is that your name? Forgive me if I don't get the names all right. I'm doing some buttercream flowers that are going to go on a cake. I don't know how good I am at it, but I really like doing it. So, sprint car. My ex-husband was into NASCAR, and at first I could have cared less. But, oh, you're a fellow baker, great. But then I got bitten by the NASCAR bug. Although once Dale Earnhardt died, which was a long time ago, but once he died, I kind of lost the glow because I really liked him. I actually don't really consider myself a baker. I consider myself a decorator. Although I guess maybe you have to bake in order to decorate, right? It's sort of my medium. Thank you for following the host. I appreciate it. We're working hard to get my numbers up. Although I don't really know why, because it's more for me, not maybe for some of the other people on here, but for me it's more about me building the community with you guys. That's what I'm really interested in because I'm retired now, so favorite occasion to decorate? Oh, Christmas. 79-1. I know, but I've been stuck there for like 2 days. I don't know why. Usually it goes up overnight, but last night it barely moved. But like I said, I don't really know why because I'm retired. It's not like I'm trying to get my numbers up for any particular reason. But I think it's just the kind of thing that you do on here for some reason. But quite frankly, I'd really rather have quality than quantity. So I just want you guys that want to be on here. You're so cute. I like them. I have to put this, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I have to have the same amount because you can't give anybody any preconceived ideas what this might be. Everything's got to be pretty equal. So we'll do. No, this icing doesn't harden up. Well, it firms up, yes, I guess a bit, but not like American buttercream. It's it'll get so I can pick it up and move it, but when it comes to room temperature, it's soft again. Gotta know where to put this one. All right, let me drop these in the freezer. I'll be right back. It's hard to find a spot in my freezer for that. Okay, so American buttercream, same. I think I might have used too much butter. I don't have a tremendous amount of experience using butter in American buttercream. The recipe I always use is shortening and meringue powder. And it's on my blog. It's a never fail, so you can try that one, Selena. I'm pretty sure